Hey, everybody, welcome to Did You Hear About This? I'm Bill.
I am Scott.
And you are who?
I'm Chase.
Oh, we got a little kid in the audience again. The peanut gallery, let's call it that.
In the studio, live in the studio.
Scott Jr., I'll call you.
Fresh from your experience at Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl parade.
Yeah, your dad talked about how much you hated it.
I hated it. It was terrible because people were peeing on the ground. It was terrible.
I can't believe they witnessed that. Like, you saw that?
Mm-hmm.
They were just peeing on the ground in the open?
Well, they had like 4 people surrounding him while he peed on the floor.
Oh, like trying to cover
Yeah.
like a human shield? That's what they were doing? See, in the old days, us men used to hide in alleys and do it, so nobody saw us do it. Now it's like, who cares? That's Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to go through that.
It was a terrible experience.
You know how many people wish they were there? Like, there are so many people that wish they were there, and he's like, I hate it.
And now you know why Philadelphia fans have the reputation that they have.
Yeah.
It's not unwarranted, I must say. People are animals.
No, it's getting gross out there.
Yeah.
Getting gross out there. Well, everybody, before we kick off, want to remind you to like and subscribe and follow and do all of those things. That would really help us out. We're going to talk about something today. I brought a list of fast food menu items that didn't make it. Some of these are insanely stupid.
Wait. They didn't make it, like they were proposed and never came out, or they came out and just didn't last?
One of them was proposed and tested and didn't come out.
Do I have to guess which one?
We can make it a guess.
Oh, let's do
guess
that.
A game.
Let's do that. Okay.
I don't know how well you know your fast food restaurant.
I eat way too much fast food.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I don't at all. Like, as I got older, my body was just like, hey, stupid, stop eating the Whopper.
Oh, I'm not saying my body's not yelling at me. I'm just saying it's easy and it's there and I eat it.
What do you eat?
Oh, you know where I eat a lot? Sheets. Like, I get a lot of my food at a goddamn gas station.
So for people who don't know, Sheets is like our
Wawa, Buc-ee's,
7-Eleven.
Stop and Go. Yeah, it's a convenience store. It's not just a gas station. To call it just a gas station is a little bit demeaning. They do have a kitchen, but it's all fried fast food. It's not good for you. 2 hot dogs for $1, though. That's economical.
It is economical, and that'll probably kill you. I mean,
yeah, the fast track to the cardiologist is paved in cheap meals.
yeah, what is that, like 90% salt, 10% mystery meat?
Lips and assholes.
Yeah, that's what they used to say. Down south, they have a lot of gas station chicken.
Oh, yeah, but it's good. I had gas station barbecue before, too. It's incredible.
Really?
Speaking of food, another chili championship right here.
What happened? Tell me more.
I won the chili cook-off at work again.
At work?
Beat 13 other people.
All right. That's good. Where's the chili for me to sample?
It's the same stuff you had for the Super Bowl party.
Oh, that was good.
I doubled it up, and I took it to work on Tuesday, and I was voted best chili.
Right on.
Yeah, man.
All right. How do you like to eat all the food?
I don't eat it.
Oh, why?
I don't like the chili.
Your dad cooks all this great food every weekend, and you don't eat any of it.
Yeah, I mean, I try it. Most of the time I don't like it, but...
So sad. You know what? The older I get, I realize I just hate kids. Answers like that. My kid would say the same thing.
Chase doesn't eat anything if it doesn't come in nugget form.
No.
Nugget or pizza form.
Nuggets. I'm going to call you Nugget. Hey, Nugget.
Nuggets?
So that's about the only thing that's new with me. How about you, man?
Not much. Just busy at work, watching some TV, getting caught up on some shows.
What are you watching?
I'm watching this Harley Quinn show.
Oh, I started the cartoon on HBO.
Yeah, they're
or
in
Max.
They're in their 5th season.
I started season 1.
You just got started on it?
I never knew it existed.
It's filthy.
It's vulgar.
Yeah, it's right up my alley. It's perfect.
I probably watched 2 seasons worth of it.
So you binged 2 seasons.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where I fell asleep at one part and it kept playing, and I don't know what I saw and what I didn't see, but I don't care enough to go back and see where I left off and rewatched it. So I just was like, okay, I'm on season 2 now.
It was for me a experience where I didn't realize I missed a season, so I was all happy I got to binge a season, and now I'm all caught up, and it's so depressing. Yeah, you just groaned like, oh, I hate that, because you want to binge it, and then you get to the end, and you're like, oh, great, now I got to wait a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not the way that I like to watch this stuff. I'm a binger.
Well, I told you that I watched the first 2 episodes of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man
Yeah.
on Disney Plus and never went back.
Me neither.
Well, now they're all out. I guess all 6 episodes are out. So now I can binge that. And apparently they were greenlit for 3 seasons right from the rip.
That's ballsy.
Right? Especially with the way MCU's been lately.
I don't hear
I
any.
guess this isn't even MCU. I don't even know what this is.
Yeah, it's not really MCU, is it?
No.
It's not MCU at all. I was going to say it's a parallel story, but it's not even MCU at all, but it's still coming out by Marvel.
I feel that Miles Morales and what they're doing over there at Sony is so good. It's like the only Spider-Man I have room for in my head.
You ought to play that Spider-Man video game. I'm playing that too. The
You
Spider-Man.
can play that as Miles Morales.
Yeah, it just came out on PlayStation. Just came out on PC.
Yeah, that was PS5 exclusive for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the story's great. The graphics are great. I was looking at a upcoming video games that involve superheroes video, and there's a Wolverine game coming out by the people that make Spider-Man. I'm just looking at this stuff going, this is incredible. They have finally jumped to the next generation of incredible graphics. Because it felt like for a while as I'm watching all these new game releases, I'm like, they all look the same. But now they look incredible. So something happened in the last year.
Yeah. Did you watch any of the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary?
I watched it on YouTube because I just decided to cancel my Peacock subscription. And then
I never had one.
How did you watch it?
It was just on NBC.
Oh, see, I cut the cord, so I can't.
Oh, I have it through Hulu.
Oh, can I watch it through Hulu? I didn't even know.
Probably. And they put them all on the Saturday Night Live YouTube channel, too. That's where I watched a lot of it as well.
Me too.
Well, Saturday, when I thought it was going to be, was their concert, like their music tribute. And then Sunday was when they actually did the skit show.
Okay. There was a lot of content out there.
A lot, yeah. And I didn't know what was from what night or any of that, but it was basically just a big, hey, look, we're celebrities in the audience and we're going to be a bunch of star fuckers.
I know, dude. I had the same thought. I was like, I don't see any normals out there. I only see celebrities sitting in that audience.
I saw Kevin Costner kind of get pissed off. Like he was getting bothered by, what was it?
I saw that bit.
They were dressed up like
It was Will Forte.
Forte and what the hell was he dressed up as? Like a shrimp roll or something stupid?
Yeah. I don't even remember. I don't know.
But they kept getting close. They knocked his glasses off his face, and Kevin Costner was not having fun. He was sitting next to that girl from Jenna Ortega.
Yeah. Yeah, she was getting squeezed too.
Yeah, they looked pissed off.
They didn't look like they knew this was happening.
No.
I like that.
What do you think of the musical acts?
I saw the Lonely Island with
Lady Gaga. Yeah.
I don't know what I was looking at. All of a sudden, all these other people start coming out. I think Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam was on one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Was that him? I wasn't even totally sure.
Well, they wrapped up the show with Paul McCartney.
Yeah, didn't even get that far.
I got to tell you, I don't think Paul McCartney can sing anymore.
Really?
And I'm not saying I wouldn't go see him in concert just to say I saw Paul McCartney. It was not a great performance.
Yeah. Well, I didn't like much of what I saw on the SNL 50 thing anyway. I mean, even the
skits? Yeah.
They were dumb.
Yeah. Sabrina Carpenter was there with Paul Simon.
Okay.
Paul Simon held up.
But what about Sabrina Carpenter?
I don't know anything about Sabrina Carpenter.
She was in one of the skits, and I was like, I kind of know who that is.
Yeah, that's how I recognize Sabrina Carpenter.
It's not our generation. That's your generation, Nugget.
Nuggets?
Do you know who Sabrina Carpenter is?
I've heard some of her songs, but not really. I don't really know who she is.
What do you think about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake feud? The beef.
I don't really know much about it.
All right, you're like us.
Very insightful.
Yeah.
Very insightful.
We'll see how much of this stays in the show.
It's like Brother Dan's right here in the studio. Hey, speaking of Brother Dan, he wrote in. You asked the audience to write in with any news stories that they wanted us to cover, and Brother Dan obliged.
Oh, what do you say?
He actually sent me 2 of them. This is my topic for the day.
Let's hear it.
So did you hear about this? Brother Dan writes, and I quote, "Should have told the story of the guy who got his head kicked off at Six Flags by a rider." And I thought, well, this is fantastic. This is our Six Flags story from last week. And Mike the Headless Wonder Chicken This is like both 2 in 1. We have Six Flags, we have decapitation, we have it all. We just keep this darkness flowing right into this
I
episode.
like it. I like it. So what? He knows something about somebody who got their head kicked off?
He says, dude jumped the fence to get his hat back and ended up with his head punted like a football. The rider had a broken leg from it.
Oh, that's brutal.
So I said, damn, I'm not familiar with that one. So he sends me this news clip. I don't have a quote from where it came from, but it says, in 1998, a man died after entering the restricted area of a Six Flags ride to retrieve his hat. Details of the incident. On September 7th, 1998, a 25-year-old Spanish-speaking man was struck by the leg of a woman riding the flight deck ride at Six Flags.
Is that in the New Jersey Six Flags?
I don't believe this one here is. More on that to come, though. So the man may not have understood the park's English warning signs because of the language barrier. He was Spanish-speaking. He entered the restricted area to retrieve his hat. He was pronounced dead an hour later at Valley Medical Center. He didn't have a head. Why did it take an hour to declare him dead?
Why did that chicken live for how many weeks?
Oh, you know what? I withdraw my complaint. Okay. The woman riding the ride suffered a broken leg. Everything checks. Everything Dan texted me is backed up by the story he sent me. And he goes, oh, wait, no, hold on. It's this one. Sends me another news story. This one is from Six Flags, Georgia. This one's dated 2008, 10 years later, in which, almost identical, witnesses say a 17-year-old boy on a church trip from South Carolina was trying to retrieve his hat when he was hit and decapitated by the Batman ride. So now it's not Flight Deck, it's Batman at Six Flags Over Georgia. And Dan goes, oh, yeah, I didn't think it was Flight Deck. I thought it was the Batman ride, which is why he went and looked for this story. So this identical thing happened twice?
So these must be those roller coasters where the feet are dangling.
Yes, Batman was like a hanging roller coaster, like an inverted roller coaster with the tracks above you and your feet kind of hang down.
Ugh, brutal.
Six Flags officials are uncertain why the unidentified 17-year-old from South Carolina scaled 2 6-foot fences and passed signs that said the restricted area was both off limits and dangerous to visitors. Well, he wanted that hat. Must have been one hell of a hat. But they didn't, and this is, again, 2008. At this time when the story came out, CBS News 2 from Georgia was not releasing names or anything else. Now, my question is this. Did this really happen twice, or is this an urban legend?
Oh, I bet in this world, yeah, I completely believe it's true.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, CBS reported on it. It's their actual Channel 2 news. They're not just making this up.
But I've always heard those stories of people dying on roller coasters, but I've never heard them actually, come from a valid news source.
And you're dying, like, on roller coasters, sure. But you're dying from a person's leg on a roller coaster?
That's true. That's different.
And being decapitated? How hard do you have to kick somebody's head to break it free of their neck?
I don't know, but what kind of damage do you do to your leg? I mean, you probably shatter your leg.
That woman broke her leg, probably shattered her shin.
Could you imagine? You got to live the rest of your life knowing you just did that?
Remember when Fabio went on the roller coaster and he got hit by a goose? Broke his nose? They built the roller coaster right in the migratory path of the swans in Canada, I think it was.
Sorry, Fabio, for laughing at your pain, but oh, God, that was funny. When I saw those pictures, he's got a bloody nose from a bird.
Yeah.
Because he was testing a roller coaster or something.
Yeah, he was like the honorary first ride in the front seat. Should have waited for the back seat for that ride, buddy.
Better him than me. Damn.
Yeah.
Brutal.
So you invited him to send in a story. He sent it in. I felt we better oblige and cover his story.
Yeah, we've been dark lately. I don't know. Something's in the air.
I don't know, man.
It's gloomy, cold. It's gray out there.
It's snowing on my drive down here now, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Until it gets sunny, I think we're going to be pretty gloomy here on the show.
You know who I blame?
Who?
Goddamn groundhog.
Oh, did that happen? I guess that did happen.
February 2nd, he saw his shadow, and the fucker got us 6 more weeks of winter.
Did you see they're making a Groundhog Day 2 movie?
No.
There's a trailer and everything out. I saw it. I thought it was a Super Bowl commercial that was like one of those gag.
Yeah.
No, it's a real commercial.
It's real?
Yeah. The young lady whose name I don't know, who's in a lot of things right now, is Andy McDowell's daughter.
What day is this? It's February 2nd. Groundhog Day.
So Andy McDowell's kid is in this. She's actually playing the girl who now has the Groundhog Day sort of amnesia or whatever you call that thing. And Bill Murray's in it and Andy McDowell is in it.
I'm not seeing anything on IMDb about this.
This could have been a fever dream.
No, this is Jeep Groundhog Day. What the hell is that? Jeep Super Bowl commercial. I think you may have been had by a Super Bowl commercial for Jeep.
I guess I was. And that's Bill Murray? That was a expensive commercial. They had
Jeep
three.
Super Bowl commercial, Bill Murray and other original Groundhog's Day cast members reenact scenes from the movie, only Bill's character now uses a Jeep to go on outings with the groundhog. So it kind of feels like a little bit of Caddyshack and the Gopher. They're going on adventures together. And here's a picture of Bill Murray with the groundhog holding onto the steering wheel.
What's going on here? No, that's not what I saw in the trailer.
I don't know what you saw, man.
It's kind of like what I thought I saw Mel Brooks as the referee at a football game.
Are you sniffing glue again?
I might be. Yeah, I completely saw this trailer and went, oh, talk about a movie trailer or a movie sequel nobody was asking for.
Here's some other things. Groundhog Day for a Black Man, 2016. I don't think that's it. Groundhog Day, The Weight of Time from 2002. A Groundhog Day Story from 2017. Here's a video game from 2019. Groundhog Day, Like Father, Like Son.
There's just no way. No way.
Well, there's no way there's a trailer and everything and it's not on IMDb. You know what, though? I did see another story talking about Goonies 2 and having a script and everything.
Yeah.
And we already debunked that. Is it back around?
That's what I heard. Yeah, I heard the same thing. I think that rumor comes around every couple of years.
Yeah.
Same with my friend Jen just sent me a thing that says they're making another Gremlins movie and it's all going to be puppets and no CGI except to erase the strings.
Okay. I'd
So,
welcome that.
But I've heard that a million times too.
Well, they are making Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, they are.
Don't know how I care about that.
Is there going to be a Groundhog Day 2? It doesn't look like there will be a Groundhog Day sequel starring Bill Murray. I saw it. Yeah, we're here.
Sometimes it feels like everything is just normal. But on days like this, I always expect something unusual.
Is happening here.
Hey, kiddo.
Dad, have you ever felt like you're stuck? Like every day feels exactly the same?
Not a Jeep
I mean,
commercial.
something's happening, but it feels like I'm the only one who notices it.
Like what?
Is happening here.
Like time decided to stop on one single day.
But where are you finding this trailer?
It's got to be a fake commercial. Yeah, it's got to be a fake trailer. I mean, if you can't find it anywhere, it's a fake trailer.
I mean, IMDb would have it if there's a trailer out, right?
Yeah. I mean, there are people that make these fake
Is this
trailers.
deep fakes or...
It's probably cut scenes from enough other things sliced together, and I fell for it. I completely fell for a
What's the
fake
other one?
trailer.
Emergency Awesome, those dickheads.
I know. I fall for theirs sometimes.
Fucking hate 'em.
Not anymore. I've gotten wise to
I
what they're
blocked the
doing.
channel. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I think I just fell for a fake trailer. Damn.
Newsflash, Groundhog 2 is reportedly not happening.
Groundhog Day 2.
Groundhog Day 2 is reportedly not happening, yes.
Oh, all right. Let's
All right.
cut all that.
No, it's the guy making me. We
Damn
need
it.
runtime, Bill.
Damn it. Oh, my God. I fell for a dumb scam.
I do hate those fake trailers. They're good. I mean, that was very convincing.
That would have me.
I can see why. So aside from Brother Dan, no other mailbag, no other fuck-upperies, no other communique?
No, that's it. That's all we
right.
got for the week. A slow week.
You know what I'm surprised Dan didn't write us about? The Daytona 500 was this past weekend.
Oh, really?
I'm surprised he didn't ask for more racing stuff.
Or wrestling.
He probably learned his lesson. My dad did have me watching the Daytona 500 on Sunday, though. I had family over for my birthday. We did like a Cajun shrimp boil. It was a good time until Daytona 500 came on.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even know these people.
How'd Richard Petty do?
See, that would have been somebody I knew.
How's Dick Trickle these days?
Oh, a little bit of penicillin cleared that up.
Is that guy still alive?
I don't know. So let's talk about fast food.
All right, I call this fast food meals that shouldn't have existed ever. You want to jump into this? Here's the first one I got. And I'd like that you're in the room here, Chase, because I want to know what you would think of this. This first one comes from McDonald's. All right, it's 2014, so it's not even that long ago.
Uh-huh.
McDonald's bubblegum flavored broccoli.
No.
Would you eat bubblegum flavored broccoli?
I wouldn't eat anything flavored bubblegum unless it's bubblegum.
Yeah, and you don't eat bubblegum, you chew bubblegum. I always wondered why they make bubblegum a flavor.
I do see what's going on here. This is international McDonald's as well.
Why do you say that?
Because that didn't happen in America.
Evidently it did.
No.
But this didn't come out. So this is the one that I had said earlier. There was one
this is the one that...
They came up with this. They tested it with kids. All right. So the idea, McDonald's was under fire for its unhealthy menu. It's still an unhealthy menu. But
I love how they acted on that in 2014. Like, McDonald's has been catching shit for being unhealthy since I was a kid in 1983.
Yeah, I know. Now they're going to make a change.
Ugh.
And bubblegum flavored broccoli was the answer. So to make vegetables more appealing, they geniusly decided to make broccoli taste like bubblegum. Why it failed. The flavor was confusing as hell. Kids didn't say, wow, now I love my broccoli. They were just freaked out by the whole thing. Even McDonald's CEO Don Thompson admitted it was a failure, and it never made it past the testing phase. So,
Well, I would hope not. That's disgusting.
who even thinks this up? Like, what executive is like, you know what's going to work? Bubblegum flavored broccoli.
Yeah. And there was a testing phase, so it actually went to R&D. They actually developed this.
It's like when the CEO has an idea, you can't be like, well, somebody tell him he's an idiot. You got to run the CEO's idea through the funnel.
The Emperor's New Clothes.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ. That's, yeah. We're going to make this healthy food more appealing and really, shatter this mold of being an unhealthy food market by pumping it full of carcinogens.
The next thing on their list was birthday cake flavored cauliflower. I'm kidding.
Oh, I was going to say, at least it's the right color. Put some sprinkles on there.
Oh, man. All right. Well, here's the next one. This one did come out. Tell me if you've heard of this. Burger King Satis Fries from 2013 to 2014.
Burger King went through a couple different fry changes. You can get home style fries, or you could get, maybe it was the Satis Fries, which was like their original fries they went back to.
It says the idea, healthier fries. They had 40% less fat than McDonald's fries and absorbed less oil. Why it failed? People didn't give a shit.
Yeah, if you want to, I always think the idea of diet potato chips, yeah, half the fat, sure, but 75% less flavor. You know what I mean? If you want to lose weight, don't eat any potato chips.
Yeah, if you want healthy, don't go to fast food restaurants.
Right.
It says here they were way more expensive than regular fries, which tasted better anyway.
Of course.
Burger King had both regular fries and Satis Fries on the menu, which confused customers.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of. What year is this?
This is 2013 to 2014.
Okay, yeah.
Do you remember them?
Yeah, I remember they were doing something with fries and it had two different options.
Yeah, and it says it took about a year until it was finally removed from most locations.
Ugh.
Most? Does that mean it's still possibly in some locations?
Or is this like a GMO type potato that they have that's genetically engineered to not absorb oil?
I don't know. The name was dumb. Satis Fries. I guess they're trying to mash satisfying and fries.
Bah.
Regular fries are Satis Fries.
Sounds like sad fries.
That's a good joke. I like that.
That's about it.
How about the Taco Bell seafood salad of 1986?
Ugh.
I don't remember there being a Taco Bell in 1986. In the 80s, there was Taco Bells. I didn't discover them till the 90s.
No, it was the brown sign that had the gold bell and the red and the green stripe in the background.
No.
Long before the rebranding of Demolition Man.
What?
You remember Demolition Man with Wesley Snipes?
The
and
movie, yeah.
Sylvester Stallone? Yeah, in the future, when he got unthawed, Taco Bell was their finest of restaurants.
Oh, I don't
had
remember.
the purple bell, and that's when, in real life, Taco Bell did a whole rebranding. They got away from the brown, classic Mexican-looking... It looked like the bell of a mission tower, like an old Spanish mission. That's what Taco Bell's logo used to look like. And then Demolition Man came out in 97, 98. and they went to like this futuristic purple 90s looking thing.
Right. That's what they still are rocking
Right.
today.
That's what they call the Demolition Man logo.
Man, I remember I was in high school and there was a Taco Bell where I would get guitar lessons with my buddies. And you could walk in and with $3 walk out with just bags of food. And we were just so happy with this feast that we could get for pennies.
Yeah, it was Stoner's Paradise, man.
Wow, man.
We weren't stoners,
But that's what
we
it
were
was.
broke.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the idea, Taco Bell thought they could compete with French fries fish fillet, or Filet-O-Fish rather. I got that backwards.
Wait, McDonald's filet of fish?
Yeah. So Taco Bell thought they could compete with that by coming up with this Taco Bell seafood salad, a mix of shrimp, crab, and whitefish. Why it failed, other than it sounds gross, but why it failed, people were skeptical about fish from Taco Bell. Wouldn't you be skeptical? I'd be very skeptical about the quality of fish at a Taco
Dude,
Bell.
I will say this: as much as I eat gas station food, I will not eat gas station sushi. So there's certain things, seafood being one of them, completely off limits when it comes to fast food for me.
Well, it says here many locations didn't handle seafood properly, leading to reports of food poisoning.
Well,
So
yeah, no shit. It's an easy one to fuck up.
this one lasted less than a year. And then, a fun fact, Taco Bell had another infamous seafood flop, the Taco Bell lobster taco. I don't remember that one either.
I can't see lobster being affordable enough to have at a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe it wasn't real lobster.
Could have been imitation. Yeah.
Do you remember the McDonald's Arch Deluxe?
Arch Deluxe came in a styrofoam packaging with two halves, one half for cold ingredients, the other half for hot ingredients. After you ordered it, you would assemble it yourself, so you'd have a fresh, non-wilted lettuce cheeseburger.
So I think you're mixing that one up with the McDLT.
Oh, yes, the McDeluxe. You're right. Okay.
Let's talk about that, though. Yeah, because
okay.
that's on my list.
Right church, wrong pew.
It was annoying to put together. People wanted a ready-to-eat burger. I remember this thing, actually. I was
Yeah.
kind of a fan of it because I liked the freshness of the vegetables on my hamburger.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that one. What's the other one? What's the...
Well, the other one
The
is...
Arch Deluxe.
Yeah, the Arch Deluxe. McDonald's wanted a fancy, adult-oriented burger. It had Dijon mustard mayo, a potato bun, and a high-quality beef patty. Why it failed? It was too expensive.
Was this like 1996?
This was 1996 to 1997.
This came out when Batman Forever came out. This was part of the Batman Forever meal.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you remember that?
I was collecting the Batman Forever glassware set, and I believe if you ordered a McDeluxe, you could get the Batman glassware.
The Arch Deluxe.
Arch
right?
Deluxe, I'm sorry, right.
The marketing focused on how it wasn't for kids, but the problem was adults weren't interested either, it says here. So it was too expensive. Adults didn't care. I don't know. McDonald's was like, let's get fancy. No, just be McDonald's. You're
They
doing
shoulda had,
fine
like-
just being McDonald's.
Remember the Grey Poupon commercials? Everybody remembers the Grey Poupon commercials
Yeah.
where, pardon me, do
Right.
you have any... I love that like Dijon mustard was what stepped it up to the next level.
Fancy mustard.
Same shit burger, same shit beef, but here's some Grey Poupon on there.
Fun fact, McDonald's spent $300 million advertising this. One ad literally featured a kid making a disgusted face to prove it wasn't for children.
That's what you want. People making shit faces when you're eating your food.
Right. I mean, what were they thinking here? Insane.
Yikes.
Were you a Pizza Hut fan?
I used to love the Pizza Hut bar where you could go and they would have like their lunchtime bar with like all different kinds of crusts, all different kinds of toppings, the dessert pizzas. Oh, fantastic.
What about the Pizza Hut Priazzo?
No, I don't know what this is.
From 1985 to 1987, it was a deep dish pizza that was basically a lasagna pizza hybrid with tons of sauce, cheese, and layers. Why it failed? It took way too damn long to cook, which ruined the fast food experience.
Yeah. I remember seeing Adam Richman had a show on History Channel called The Food That Made America. And I think he covered this on there. I think there's like one restaurant out in Chicago where you can still buy this at Pizza Hut.
Really?
Yeah. Whenever I think of deep dish, like Chicago style pizza, I just think of like the Chicago Bears super fans from Saturday Night Live with like George Wendt and Chris Farley eventually, where they're like, the Bears, and they're
The
like always
Bears.
having heart attacks and shit.
Yeah.
That's what I always think of when I think of deep dish Chicago pizza.
The Bears.
Said it was too complicated. Customers had to choose from multiple varieties, and employees hated making it.
Of course they did.
I'm sure all employees hated working there.
It probably took like 35 minutes to bake a pie.
Took 2 years before Pizza Hut quietly took this one off the menu,
Yeah, forget that ever happened.
except in Chicago. All right, so that was number 5. Number 6, we talked about the McDLT. How about the McDonald's Hula Burger here at number 7?
Big Kahuna Burger. That's that Hawaiian burger joint.
They put a pineapple ring on that thing.
Yeah, this one's before our time. So this is a 1963.
So this is like at the height
Fiasco.
of like tiki culture.
Ray Kroc thought he'd outsmart Catholic customers who didn't eat meat on Fridays by replacing the burger patty with grilled pineapple and cheese.
Oh wait, this wasn't like a topping. He replaced the beef with pineapple?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
a
terrible.
pineapple burger.
Who wants cheese on top of pineapple?
I don't know. Most people don't even like pineapple on anything. They like pineapple by itself.
Yeah, that's like my favorite fruit, I would say.
But like you put pineapple on pizza and everybody balks. But a pineapple hamburger, yeah, that's a weird idea.
What do you think about pineapple on pizza?
I actually like it.
I like it a lot.
Wow. I assumed everybody hated it.
People think it's like punishable by death, and it shouldn't happen.
Yeah, I was afraid to admit that I liked it to you.
No, I like it a lot.
Felt shame.
A ham and pineapple? That's a damn good pie if
Not
you ask
bad.
me.
Not bad.
But I wouldn't eat just like a pineapple burger. Like anything replacing meat, I'm not down for that.
It says customers hated it. Instead, they overwhelmingly chose the Filet-O-Fish, which was released at the same time, and that became a hit because people hated the Hula Burger so much that they were like, well, I can't eat
Oh.
the ham burger, so I have to eat the Filet-O-Fish.
Is this like a Lent thing? Like you can't eat meat on Fridays? Or don't Catholics eat meat any Friday?
I don't know.
I know that like during Lent, you're not supposed to eat meat on Wednesdays. Is it always a Friday thing too? I'm not a big religious person.
Me neither. I was raised Catholic, but we were barely Catholic, so I don't even know the rules.
You're Catholic light.
Yeah, got out of that as quick as I could.
So you think this was like a Coke, New Coke kind of thing where they just, hey, you may not like that fillet of fish, but here's your alternative, this real shit sandwich.
I just think they didn't think it was going to be a shit sandwich.
Okay.
But that's the way you think when you're a CEO in 1963. Ray Kroc.
And he was the man behind McDonald's.
You probably heard of this one, the Burger King Halloween Whopper.
This has like the black bun.
Yeah, this had a black bun. The black bunned Whopper for Halloween, inspired by Japan's black burger. Why it failed? The bun dye caused people's poop to turn bright green, and that's all anyone talked about. I remember that.
So here's my thing. Anytime I've ever eaten anything that was dyed black, it's usually done with squid ink. Like
Really?
that's what they use for a lot of food dyes. Like black food dye, it's squid ink, yes.
Oh,
Yeah. But I never heard of that turning your poop green.
yeah, it says Burger King claimed the green poop was due to concentrated food dye. But by the time, they were able to say, hey, it's just concentrated food dye, the damage was done. Everybody was grossed
There's no
out.
coming back from that.
No. So it only lasted one Halloween.
Was it just the color that was different? Was there anything different on the burger?
It doesn't really say here. Don't know.
But Chase, you're right. There was a Spider-Man burger that had like a bright red burger. And I think they've had other Halloween Whoppers since then that had like dyed orange buns.
I like a Whopper. It's been so many years since I've eaten one, but that if I had to pick, that's probably the best fast food hamburger for my dollar.
I'll tell you one thing. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
Anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
Yeah, Whopper's a good sandwich. I do get indigestion when I eat their flame broiled.
Yeah. Did you ever work at a fast food restaurant?
Never worked in food.
Never.
Never.
Oh, I did when I was a kid. Yeah, I worked at a Roy Rogers, and I was the guy flipping the burgers. And I was like always told, don't smash down those burgers, Bill, all the good. But now there's smash burgers. People love smash burgers. I was ahead of my time by smashing down all those damn burgers on the grill and getting yelled at.
Difference was you left those smash burgers on there for probably longer than you had to, and you made them dried out.
Yeah, they would look all like, disgusting little dried patties of just meat.
I think having never worked at a fast food restaurant, like I would love to have a restaurant. I would cook at a restaurant.
But you have no experience.
Yeah, I'm an award-winning chef here, sir. I have the best chili in South Jersey, if you recall.
I remember I used to work the night shift on Saturday nights and then open in the morning. So I'd get like 4 hours of sleep. And one night, I forgot to put the chicken nuggets. Hey, Nugget. I forgot to put the chicken nuggets in the freezer. And I came in the next morning and I was like, oh shit, there's the bag of nuggets. And the whole bag, this bag probably filled with, I guess, 80, 90, 100 nuggets, was a bag of liquid.
Ugh.
I don't even know what it was I was actually making there. It wasn't real chicken. It was some kind of,
Ugh.
yeah. Ugh. Ugh. So I didn't eat that for a week. And then I went right back to eat chicken nuggets.
A whole week.
Number 9 on the list. We're close to done here. McDonald's Mighty Wings from 2013.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, they bought so much of the chicken wing market and they didn't sell. They were like bone-in wings.
They were bone-in wings, yeah.
Yeah.
And they were too hot for people. People were like burning their mouth. They
They
weren't
were
ready
spicy.
for this.
They were spicy.
Nowadays, people love hot stuff, but I don't feel like they did in 2013.
I didn't expect it coming from McDonald's. You go to a fast food restaurant, you think you're going to get something that's kind of more commercial, more approachable. They were spicy. I do remember I had them.
It says here they were expensive. They were about $1 a wing.
Yeah.
And McDonald's overestimated the demand and got stuck with 10 million pounds of unsold
That's what
wings.
it was. 10 million pounds.
Whoa.
And then they tried to unload that at other restaurants. And like other restaurants for a while, they were able to buy wings not from their direct supplier, but through McDonald's because they were selling them for pennies on the dollar.
I like this. This is how long it lasted. A few months because McDonald's had to massively discount the wings. And then fun fact, the failure was so bad that the CEO said, we overcomplicated the process.
I believe that. At least they admitted it.
All right, here's the last one. This one sounds pretty good. This one I would eat. The Domino's Oreo dessert pizza from 2007 to 2008.
I don't think I ever had it, but it sounds, that dessert pizzas are out there, you know?
I've never heard of a dessert pizza.
No?
I've heard of a cake.
No, Pizza Hut used to make like an apple strudel pizza and like a cherry cobbler pizza.
Really?
Little Caesars has a dessert pizza right now, too. I think it's like a cinnamon bun.
It says this was a dessert pizza with a cookie crust, white icing, and crushed Oreos. It sounds like a Carvel cake.
Sign me up.
Yeah, sign me up.
Cookie Puss.
Sign me up, too. Cookie Puss. I like Cookie Puss. And Fudgy the Whale.
Damn. So you would say Burger King is your favorite fast food restaurant?
Oh, it's tough. I do eat at one. I eat at Wendy's.
Okay.
I like Wendy's, but I always get this Southwest. It's not even Southwest. It's ranch chicken wrap. It's like kind of low calorie food, and then a baked potato. But if I had to go and eat like like I was when I was young, yeah, probably Burger King or I could still eat the shit out of Taco Bell.
Hot take. I think my favorite might be Arby's.
We have the meat.
Oh, I could eat the shit out of Arby's. I
Dude,
forgot how good
An
Arby's
Arby's
is.
Big Montana with horsey sauce. Ooh, that's a fucking meal right there.
I don't remember having a lot of horsey sauce, but
That's like their horseradish sauce.
just the Arby's sauce alone was
Oh,
good.
barbecue sauce?
Yeah.
All right. I used to do a squirt of this and a squirt of that, and you're good to go.
I remember you were excited when Sonic came to town.
Yeah. I do like Sonic. I don't like having to eat in your car, though.
No?
No.
Well, take it home.
It don't travel well.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
The best thing is those little Frosties that Wendy's makes.
Oh, Frosties. You ain't getting a better dessert at a fast food restaurant than a Frosty.
That's definitely the best one.
Ooh. Now, they did fuck up. They tried to make vanilla Frosty and pumpkin spice Frosty and strawberry Frosty. They always have like a seasonal Frosty. Like, no, a Frosty is like that chocolate malt. That's what a Frosty is.
How about a Shamrock Shake? You ever have them
Yeah.
at McDonald's?
I have. I'm
I
not
like
a fan.
They're not bad. Eggnog shakes, I like those too.
Nah. I'm not a big milkshake guy. At least not from McDonald's.
Could you buy a hamburger from Dairy Queen?
I have.
Really?
I have.
I've seen that on the menu, and I'm like, nobody's buying a hamburger from Dairy Queen.
Well, not every Dairy Queen sells food. A lot of them are just ice cream. So growing up, it was weird for me to see ones that did serve food. But I think the one right here closest to you, they serve food.
Really? Yeah.
I've eaten food there before. But honestly, though, if I'm going to Dairy Queen, I'm not going there for the food. I'm going there because I'm getting that Blizzard for dessert.
Yeah, I know. The Blizzard is the best. Damn, I might have to start eating fast food again. How about Kentucky Fried Chicken? I can tell you I probably ate there twice in my life.
Same.
Yeah. I don't know. It
Same.
just doesn't look appealing to me.
What's the place we just drove to up in Allentown? Cane's chicken. You ever had Cane's chicken?
No.
If you're gonna break that seal on fast food, check out Cane's Chicken. You either have to drive to Philadelphia or you have to drive up to Allentown. It's Canes.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's incredible fried chicken.
We're doing commercials for Cane's.
I'm hungry.
I know. I'm starving now.
All right, man. Well, I remembered some of those. Maybe I dreamed some of those. Like, I think I remember them. They sound plausible, but bubblegum broccoli, what the fuck were they thinking?
What could have been?
What would they even served it with? A Happy Meal? Like, it's so stupid.
Yeah,
the
I
whole
guess.
premise is so dumb.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
This is Acoustic Kitty all over again.
Like I say, sometimes we are a dumb people.
At least somebody realized that was a terrible idea before they went into full-on production.
Well, there will be more dumb things coming, I'm sure. Well, we just have to look for them, and we'll find them.
And you don't have to look too hard. All right, is that the show?
I think that's it.
Well, I know with beyond a shadow of a doubt that this episode, stupid, strangely satisfying. If there's something you want to hear us talk about or hear us cover, hit us up. Bill gave the socials. Check out the website. Did you hear about this? .show. Hit us up. Good talking with you. Tell a friend. We'll talk to you next week.
Crab nuggets!
What did he just say?
Crab nuggets?